Hello everybody, welcome back. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what that was. Hey everybody. Jesus fuck. Okay, I hope haven't signed myself up for something too crazy. Fauna and flora abundant. Oh no. And I see we have an ocean. Alright, so there's a few things going on with this session. Namely, okay. We have something in the ocean? We do! Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Well, it is what it is. Alright, so I don't have headphones on because I'm lazy. Not because I'm lazy, but because, like, I'm kind of curious to see how well this works. I have my TV relatively loud, but apparently, like, it just ain't picking it up. My mic just ain't picking it up, which is awesome. It's a unidirectional mic, it should do that. That should be the case. But yeah. So hang on, give me a second here. Yeah, we need to hurry with this one. I also really do not want to be playing Starfield. I gotta admit, I've been mad. I need to be playing more. I need to record more, but right now, this month might be hard to do that. Because Star Citizen Supply or Die is an event I actually want to play. And we'll have to see. So, alright, so, Star Citizen Supply or Die. The next state in the fight for Pyro. I don't know if they're gonna have like call it a series or something. But they have like an idea for how they want to do events. Oh my god. Oh, hang on. Let me turn this down. Alright. Yeah, Star Citizen's been... This event's been pretty good, but, Fight for Pyro, was pretty meh. And, like... I'm curious how exactly... They have a Star Citizen Live this week. And, they have Elliot, well, the mission content team, I believe. They have them on. And, basically, last week was, kind of a kick in the face. Where everybody did not like Fight for Pyro because, like, they did a twist that was completely unearned. They spent zero time or effort making you invested in the story, or in the factions, any of the factions. And then they have a twist on one of the factions, and it's just like, I don't care. I don't care about this twist. And also, not only that, but I'm only finding out literally because, like... Okay, now in all fairness, I found out because of, there was an in-game journal entry, and somebody shared that on Reddit. But rest assured, if they hadn't shared that on Reddit, I wouldn't have found it, because I wouldn't have thought to look. Which is also its own kind of pathetic, because, like... Oh, like... What is that, flocking? I don't know what that says. This is where a shotgun would be nice. Ooh. Kinda cool looking dudes. Wait, is the water safe? No. Sorry. Yeah, so like... They also said, oh, by the way, we left notes in game. We left notes in game for you to read. You should have read the notes. But also, like, you couldn't read the notes because they didn't work. Or the data pads. You couldn't read them because they just didn't work. People found them, and people couldn't read them. And, like, the one person who did find and read it, like, there were multiple ones, and it didn't give any hint towards any of the twists that they said that the datapads did. So, like, and they mentioned, like, oh, it's great, this event's gonna, like, it's gonna be a chance for you to shape, you know, help shape the universe. And it's like, no, it doesn't have any lasting lasting impact. What are you talking about? And it's just, like, a huge, like, line through your teeth moment. And I don't know what... I want to hear what the story is on this, because... Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, that thing looks cool as shit. Looks like they're fucking bronze tubes. Hey, get back here, bronze tube thing. You gotta look at that face. Look at that. That's a cool texture. Herding twig walker grazer. Yeah. Pretty cool. Anyway, yeah. No ill will towards any of the developers. But, like, genuinely, like, when Astropub, who's like, oh man, listen, Star Citizen's got great story, you just need to know where to find it. And that's the biggest problem. When he's like super excited and is like, oh yes, we're finally getting story in game, and then he's like, you fucked up. You fucked up big time, buddy. Is basically what he had said. It's like, yeah. I assume that it's just I assume that it's a matter of, hey, we're trying to see how little we can do to get the most effort or get the most impact. And they kind of just overplayed their hand, which frankly is just a thing that CIG does. With, like, over-promising or over-exaggerating stuff. And then, like, but then there's also some really grounded, like, conversations that they do have from time to time with people who just, like, it doesn't seem like they're reading off a script. It's like, when they're doing stuff live, maybe not always live, but you know what? Maybe it is just when they're doing stuff live. Yeah, I mean, maybe it is just when they're doing stuff live and it's off the cuff and it's like, and there's not a chance to like, oh, do you want to retake that? Oh, we're doing an interview with you. Do you want to retake that line or say that line again? Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, like, yeah. I'm super excited. So Supplier or Die doesn't have any narrative thing. Oh, by the way, yeah, so, like, Frontier Fighters are the gang that actually, like, initiated the whole thing. Like, it's a huge false flag operation. The problem, and, like, okay, so, like, I don't know, it's a strange thing, a little bit, right? Because it's, like, the Frontier Fighters are, like... The Frontier Fighters are, as a faction, they're just like, hey, kid, do you want to go genocide a star system? Cool. So, like, that's literally their entire personality. And, like, obviously there's a lot of political, a lot of modern, political take on that, on a group that's behaves and acts like that. Holy sh... What the fuck? Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, we're good on this biome. Did we get everything in the ocean? Thank God. Oh my God, sorry, I'm listening to the World of Final Fantasy, like the Final Fantasy 13 song that made it into World of Final Fantasy. By the way, I'm playing through that also. I haven't gotten too far, but it is a thing I gotta keep going with. There's so many things with Final Fantasy 13 that were cool. It's a shame that I didn't, like, really finish Lightning Returns. But that's a story for another day. Maybe I've already said it. Maybe I already talked about it. Whatever. I'll talk about it again. But Star Citizen, Supplier Die. It's literally just you go and you restock the headhunters and the citizens for prosperity. And you do it with salvage missions. You do it with mining missions. You can also trade. You can also do bounties and get some of the rewards that way. There's also basically a jump town thing where you have to trade, but it's also PvP. So, like, it actually genuinely, like, it's not combat focused necessarily. There are elements of combat in it. So, but, like, it isn't exclusively combat, which, you know, in all fairness, yeah, no, the way they've done it, we can argue about a few things here and there, but, like, the concept for the event, I think, is... I don't want to say perfect, because, like, exclusively combat events aren't necessarily a bad thing. It's just... they're only a bad thing if that's the only thing you do. Which was what people were thinking was actually going to happen for a while. I don't know how many people, like, legitimately thought that, but I was beginning to think it. Because, like... You know, it's just a please prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. God damn it, this is so... How many times have I just told you to please prove me wrong, and then you just didn't? Kind of thing. But yeah. So, yeah, okay, so the problem is... Alright, so there's the Jumptown-esque Detratide or whatever. The drugs. The drugs that you have to get, that are Jumptown-like, and that's the exclusively trading reward you have to do, and also it's PvP. Which also means that, like, yeah, if you want to do it, you have to, if you want to do PvP, that's the thing you go for. And, you know, maybe sometimes you don't run into players, maybe sometimes the players are friendly. You know? But yeah, what I'm doing is the reason I'm doing anything is because there is a Stanton-facing side of the missions. With, Copper and Corundum, which are relatively common. I think that they pay... I hope that they pay the least, because there's kind of there's kind of the least risk involved. But, like, I want to emphasize to people that, like, it is a mining and salvage event, primarily. Like, if you're gonna go... Like, yes, you can go, and you can just go, and you can just buy the commodities. You can. However... Like, it's an event. Go out, do your mining. If you don't want to do the mining, like, if you want to do trading, then I guess you are a little bit SOL. I'll admit. But, yeah, like, cause if you don't want to touch mining, if you don't want to touch salvage, if you don't want to touch combat, then the only way you can do that, like, is with the PvP thing, and if you don't want to do PvP, then it's just not your event. I guess. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm ranting here. Maybe I haven't thought through this completely, but, like, yeah. Naturally, the first thing everybody did was go and buy all the stock of copper and corundum, and ice and tin for the other missions. But they bought all the fucking stock they could, and just sold it, and a lot of people, like, finished the event within hours of it becoming going live because of that, which is fine, but it's, yeah, like, look, I've been doing mining. I'm usually a combat player. I like mining. It's not my thing. It's not what I want to focus on, but, like, it's not bad. And, like, you can go rent a prospector, and the profit you will make, like, literally the profit you will make off of a... If you go and load up your prospector, go load up your prospector with, you know, as close to half corundum, half copper you can. Go to, you know, the Pyro Gateway. It has a refinery there, you know. And unless you do, like, the highest speed refinery, the highest speed refining you can, like... And I'm sorry, no. Even then, it's not even going to come close. There's no way that you're not going to make a profit off of that. Like, even the highest price refinery process, it's not going to even matter. Like, you get the prospector for 70k, you spend, I don't know, but probably, you know, maybe 10k at the most, probably not. But, like, 10k at the most, 80k. Okay, cool. Let's just say somehow it costs you 100k. Alright. Yeah, the mission pays 391k. So, like, almost 400. So it's like, yeah, no, it's the lowest thing. It's easily going to pay you a lot, a good amount. So, you know, it's not bad. I do want to try the combat stuff, because because me and oh my god, me and my Reliant are on a break, and I'm seeing an anvil arrow. But honestly, the arrow has some issues. Like, it's a good fighter, it's a good light fighter, and there are a lot of things I like about it. But at the end of the day, the Crusader C1 Spirit, even though it isn't a combat ship, honestly is a smoother combat experience in my mind than the Reliant, which is a fucking shame in a lot of ways. But it's a cargo ship that has just enough firepower to make itself decent. So in that regard, oh my god, am I actually genuinely, like, holy shit. I don't know how long I've been recording. But clearly I need to go somewhere else and get these traits. Oh, my leg is falling asleep. Like, completely. Frozen crevasses. I'm also really curious. Now, I will say, and I should have led with this, and I apologize I didn't. Star Citizen did absolutely have quite a few issues when it launched. Oh, okay, cool. I saw the biology feature, I haven't seen the chemistry feature. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it had a bunch of problems. Allegedly, it was Amazon Web Services that, like, had some issues, and that's what CIG uses. Ooh. Sorry if bumped the mic there. Is what CIG uses. So, like, it's not really their fault, allegedly. And I say allegedly because I just heard that from somebody on Reddit, and, like, I don't know where they got that info. Amazon Web Services has a status page. And there are, like, third-party things that also check on that. But, yeah. Even so. I kind of doubt that this is going to be anything, but level 123, hot fucking damn god mother shit fuck. Ooh, unexplored ecological feature. I think that's probably what I want, but we're gonna go here first anyway. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it is a thing. Oh yeah, but yeah, I haven't done too much bounties, and I hate the idea of bounties in Star Citizen, because what they are right now is not bounties, they're assassination missions, which, I mean, as a mercenary, as somebody who wants to do mercenary work, I, like, yeah, that's what I want to do. In all fairness, but, like, I hate the fact that, like, everybody's calling mercenary work bounty hunting. I think it's dumb. I know that, and, you know, obviously bounty hunting V2 is a thing, but it's also not really a thing. Like, I don't know, are we seeing it this year? No. God, no. Oh, also, yeah, they added back the 890 hijack missions. I'm trying to think, what was the... I did one of them, and it's actually pretty nice, because they added the enemies, they added, scorched... They added the scorched attachments to their loot tables, and I mean, I want them to tweak it because it's insane, but also I ended up running into a lot of salvo frag pistols and Uberev pistols, which I don't know about the Uberev, because I don't really... Uberev's alright. It was terrible, and now we're chill. But, yeah. Yeah, they give a lot of rewards. I walked away with a lot of... I mean, in all fairness, I walked away with a lot of handguns. It's also the only place in Stanton that I know of that you can loot the... Did I say this earlier in this video? I don't know if I did. But, well, it's the only place I know of that you can get the Stitcher armor. In Stanton. Sorry, I just, like, right before this, I finished streaming, and, I talked about a lot of stuff there, and I'm just repeating a lot of stuff. In greater detail, though, here, so, you know. Don't for a second think I'm cheating you out of, just rehashing content here. No, it's not quite that bad. You know, I wonder if there's any, like... Well, okay, it would be hard to tell. Yeah. I was gonna say, I wonder if there's gonna ever be a situation where you can look at a frame from, like, video 322, and then look at another frame from, like, episode 675, and they happen to be, like, the exact same frame just because, like, procedural generation, but they only use so many assets and everything. The problem with that would be that, like, the menu, and, like, yeah, when I open the menu, it's going to be the same as if I open the menu any other time, assuming that I have the same equipment. Well, actually, no, I guess not, because unless I do, like, the same thing immediately, or if I open the menu, close the menu, open the menu, then it would, because XP. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I really hope I didn't talk about stuff too much. Oh, I know I was gonna say something about World of Final Fantasy. Oh, well, shit. Okay, this is the same thing. Which means I gotta figure something out. Fuck. See, I still don't know. Like, dude, who the fuck thought this was a good idea? I'm just here like, oh man, I just spent like however fucking long trying to fucking figure out trying to find this thing. So, my plan is to get an 890, which is the most expensive ship currently in Star Citizen. Luxury yacht. I honestly, like, I don't know if I would want a Polaris. Because, like, on one hand, in a lot of ways, it probably is better. without, like, looking at anything, yeah, 100, like, it's... I mean, okay. The 890 is a fucking luxury yacht. Yes, of course it's not going to be as useful as a military, Corvette. You know, obviously the military Corvette's gonna be way better. But also, like, the Polaris has, the size 9, size 10, size I don't give a fuck, they're way too expensive torpedoes. Like, yeah, that's gonna be cool to use, and then never restock. Oh, Jesus. Also, I'm listening to Crazy Chocobo from Final Fantasy 13-2. I don't think it's my favorite song from 13-2, but, like, I really love the soundtrack from 13-2. But goddamn. I'm gonna reiterate all my talking points about the ships I'm trying to find in Star Citizen, because I was not expecting to find that trait that fast, I gotta be honest with you. And also, yes, I have the game audio and 13.2. Not 13.2 in particular, but I also have music going on in the background, and it is not the best experience, but it is not the worst. Anyways, until next time, have a good day, great day, even. Chowskis.